If we talk about the tables and the general things that we have in life also, tables, chairs, forks, spoons, the cupboards that we are using, the clothes we wear, everything is related to art. Even the human body, even your specs, or even everything around you, the buildings and everything, all get related to art. Because without art, I don't think we would ever be able to do anything in life. Art is all about visualization, imagination, how you create your creations, even your architecture, even your roads that you're building, it's all mathematically done, but in an artistically and creative way. So everything in life is related to art.
What is art as a subject in your
Art as a subject is where we are teaching the children the basics also, and also let the children work on how to use their minds, how to bring out their creativity, how to visualize something, how to illustrate whatever they are visualizing. So we start off with just the basics as to what is elements of art, what is art, what are the principles of art, designing, and the different variety of ways that you can visualize and create. So it could be even perspective drawing, it could be optical illusion, it could be note and designing, where we are teaching children arts of different worlds also. So it's not just related to one area. Even in Australia, we have Australian Aboriginal art. We teach them what that is all about, how it was created, how the origin that it from where it came, and how you go about doing it. Then if we talk of optical illusion, in optical illusion we teach them what it is exactly, what you create, how an illusion is created, what kinds of illusions you have, and how it is done. So it's a basic of every single thing, so that the child is able to create on his own.
When I teach children, they want to get over the basics as fast as drinking milk. So for them to keep that milk exciting, we give them chocos, we give them Horlicks and stuff. So what I do with them is there are over 200, 300 songs that can just be done on 3 chords. So I shift immediately gear from doing basics to teaching them 3 simple chords, and then they're able to do a plethora of songs, and that keeps their interest. Then I bring them back to basics because they want to then do the complex songs. So to entice them for the bigger fish, you catch the smaller ones. So I give them the simple ones, they do the chords and they want to progress, then I bring them back to basics, and that's how I juggle between both, because I realize now when I'm teaching that I was forced into a lot of basics that got me bored for a while. So I had to jump out of it and rebel and basically learn everything, the rest of it by myself. So rather than them not just completely losing interest, you entice them with little nuggets so that they're able to get things done better.